Welcome, dear listeners, to the one and only, the incomparable, the occasionally coherent Three Guys and Sometimes Bob podcast, proudly sponsored by the ever so versatile Cigar Cave and the artisanal masters at Steam Distillery.
Broadcasting live from the multifaceted wonder of the world, the Cigar Cave Tobacco Alley, lube, oil, tire shop, and hair salon, where life's essentials meet in a symphony of tobacco, treads, and trim.
Join us, your amiable hosts, and our enigmatic Bob, as we navigate the smoky corridors of casual banter, drifting from the profound to the profoundly absurd. Our conversations are as unpredictable as the services offered at our illustrious recording venue.
Whether you're tuning in for a metaphorical oil change of the mind, a philosophical haircut, or just to hear the latest in steam-distilled wisdom, you've come to the right place. Here at Three Guys and Sometimes Bob, every episode is a unique blend of insights, laughter, and the unexpected.
Sponsored by the Cigar Cave for your finest smoking pleasures and Steam Distillery for those spirited debates. We invite you to relax, light up a cigar, pour a glass of expertly crafted spirit, and enjoy the ride. It's not just a podcast, it's an experience.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
All right. All right.
Okay, here we are.
Wow, you got notes today.
Yeah, I got a thing just because it caught my eye.
You got
This is VA stuff. So, here we are, 7th episode of the Three Guys, Sometimes Bob.
But
Episode
sometimes
7.
Bob's here, so.
But now it's just Bob.
It's just Bob.
Three Guys and Bob.
You've had done this 7 times?
This is the 7th time.
Yeah.
And I've been here twice, so I got 2 7s.
Yeah, you got 2 7s.
Yeah.
That's like damn near 30%.
Yeah,
30%.
do
Yeah,
math,
it's
do
getting there.
math.
Getting there.
Today
So,
is February the 21st.
Second? Yeah, we'll work on calendars next week.
Okay, then happy George Washington's birthday.
It is.
Is that? Yeah, it is GW.
Yeah.
Oh, and on that note, on talking politics.
Oh.
About how people always say that like the Rothschilds and all those
the founding fathers of the United States.
The elite.
The deep connection throughout history of the same people in charge of everything and running the place. Saw something on the line the other day on Yahoo News, so it's got to be true.
No,
that
why wouldn't it be?
Abraham Lincoln pardoned Joe Biden's great-great-grandfather for something like a bar fight or something like that. And I'm like,
shit.
Connections go deep in this country.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Because that was back Civil War days of the Bidens being connected. I mean, but there was only like 4 people in the country back then, so everybody knew everybody.
Yeah.
And so apparently, his great-great-grandfather got into a brawl, and Lincoln decided to pardon him.
Well,
Was it before he was president?
I had to be president if he's pardoning people.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah. Because I can't. I'll pardon you, Roy. You want to go out and hit somebody? Dude, you're pardoned.
All right.
Well, they deserved
Yeah, you're
it.
good.
They
Yeah.
deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
sure.
I mean, I don't know what to think about that.
I don't know. That's
I
just,
mean, so what I'm hearing that they've been fucking up for a long time. Then.
well, that tells me that Joe Biden's family is a bunch of badasses. Get into bar fights back in because those days bar fights were not fucking around. They were you
get shot or something.
Yeah, you would not walk out of there unless you won. And then the fact that he got pardoned, I mean, he probably won. So, and I didn't actually read the story, so it may have just been something I clicked on and it's not true at all. So I didn't.
So you're like every other American. Read a headline off of CNN.
Well, yeah, because the next headline down was probably like the Kardashians or something. So I had to click on that one and see. So yeah, I don't know. But so I got my appointment card here. So I was over at the VA on Tuesday for my follow-up CPAP appointment.
Right.
And I decided while I'm there, because first off, I've got this red eyeball. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's badass, isn't it?
You fucking blew a seal.
I blew a seal. I did.
It was ice cream.
It was ice cream, yeah. So,
Oh, no, continue.
No, I want to hear what you got. You got to yell at Rodney for interrupting. So,
I don't know what he wants me to do with this.
Business as usual here at the Cigar Cave. We never stop.
Oh,
It doesn't matter what's going on.
Just hold on to this.
There's customers and suppliers
Yeah,
and all this
yeah.
shit that, apparently they still continue to work even though we're podcasting.
Right.
So anyways, I did my CPAP follow-up, which was basically I sit there and the guy shows me a bunch of charts that I could give a shit about and tells me how great I am for using my CPAP machine every day.
Oh.
Except for 2 days that I missed when I went to Salem to take the car up to get serviced.
Right.
I forgot to bring it.
Okay.
And he's like, you missed 2 days. I'm like, sorry. But yet,
Glad you noticed.
but yet here we are. So, anyways, but yeah, he said I'm doing great, very goodly.
Well, very goodly.
So I decided,
more importantly,
because my eye thing. So I had like a week ago showed up, like my eyelids started to swell, like I had a sty,
yeah.
and then it continued to swell, and I was like, I fucking hate that. So I'm doing like the warm compress, like everybody, like the interweb tells you, and it finally that went away, and I woke up one morning just with my eyeball crusted shut, because when it drains, it just sort of hangs out,
Right.
and then after that went away, the next day I wake up and my eyeball, the entire eyeball is just red, which I'm thinking is pretty cool. So,
Okay. Well, I'm glad you.
yeah. So I went to. So I decided while I was over there at the White City place, I figured I'm gonna stop in an optometry and see if I can make an appointment, because I haven't been to an eye doctor in 150 years at least, since Abe Lincoln was pardoned and Biden's.
Right.
And so I stopped in there at optometry and I said, hey, I just want to make an appointment. She's like, okay, well, first off, we're booking into June 24th. I said, okay.
So they're going to get you in quick.
Yeah. I'm on the hot list. So at 3 p.m. But I like how, so this is an appointment card, and it's got my name, and then it's got a sticker that says VA from Southern Oregon, whatever, optometry clinic.
Okay.
So then she writes down Monday, June 24th, 2024 at 3 p.m., my appointment. Underneath that, she writes eyes. I don't know what else they do at the optometry department. What option? I didn't see a menu of like, could I go there for feet? Can you be like, hey doc, can I have feet?
Prostate exam?
I don't know, but she wrote eyes. I'm like,
It would have made sense if it said left eye.
Yeah. No, but we're doing both.
No, you're just.
Yeah, we got the plural. So I just thought that was funny.
So what's the outcome of the?
Okay, so yesterday morning, first thing, I went to the urgent care there, which is no longer an urgent care, but whatever.
Right. Immediate
care.
Yeah.
So which just means they can bill more. So, and I just walked in, and they're always like, "Why are you here?" I'm like, "This." And they're like, "Okay."
Oh, so something wrong with your knee?
Yeah. So they go through this whole rigmarole, and every physician's assistant in that place came in to look at my eye because nobody could figure out it. And they're looking at me like, dude, we do like runny noses and chest congestion and shit like that. You brought a weird fucking red eye in here. And everyone, I'm like, you brought another friend. You brought it, and they're like, yeah, well, look, that doesn't look normal, but I don't know what it is. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm glad I came here to be told that. But they were cool. They were fun. You know, I had a great time for the hour and a half I was there at urgent care.
Okay.
And but while I was in there, then they called up to Cascade Eye Center there, whatever it's called, and just said, hey, what do you guys think about this? And they're like, well, that don't sound normal, but I don't know. But we've got an opening at 8:15 tomorrow morning, talking about today.
Okay.
And bring them in. So I went in there this morning. The doctor looked at it, and he's like, yeah. Just wait it out. It's basically normal blood vessel breaks. So you get a little red dot.
Right.
Well, because I'm on Eliquis for my blood clots, so I have blood thinners, it taken over the whole ball.
Okay.
So he says it's going to take you probably 8 weeks to just go away. But they're not a fucking.
So your eyeball's not going to fall out.
I don't think. I asked him if he could do something to me to make the other one the same, because I'm like, because then I would have superpowers.
I would punch you right in the fucking eye.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, and he was a younger guy, so I was like, and then it made me think. Okay, let me finish. So I told him, I said, Doc, can we do something? He's like, he looks at me, he starts to laugh. I'm like, I mean, off the record, don't type it in the chart or nothing like that. He's like, oh yeah. He says, well, if you want to do something, poke it, whatever. That's up to you. But I'm not writing it in the chart. But so then it made me think, you know, why he was on these little weird machines there, which I don't understand. You know, the genius that created those eyeball looking in machines with all those dials that looks like they were built in the steampunk era of.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been places when I did my home care stuff with veteran patients that I would take them to different places, and their eye doctor, usually somebody in their 60s or 70s, come up there, take their glasses off, and then look through. And I'm like, okay, now this fucker can't see. So you got a guy that can't see looking at your eyes, telling you your eyes are fucked up. How do we know that it's just because he can't see without his glasses on, but he can't use the glasses with the machine?
Well, that is quite the interesting thought.
I mean, that's something we're going to have to do a whole expose on, I think. We're going to have to bring in an eye doc over here and say, hey. We got
an eye doc that we can...
you got somebody you can bring in and we can ask those magical questions?
Dr. Matt.
Matt. Oh,
Yeah.
Matt, I didn't hear you.
I haven't seen.
I've had that happen a lot, where it just blows up one side or the other. And I'm not taking thinners; it just happens.
Yeah.
And it hasn't happened for quite a while, but yeah, it gets funny. And weird.
Yeah, you're fucked up looking. So
yeah. And fun fact, when I was over there on the way back, I went to Costco, and I got the digital Costco card on my phone, the app.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got to do that.
But I have not, because so you can go do it online and you can do it through the app, but you can't. The only freaking place in the world you can't put your own picture on your fucking ID card online like everybody else does. So you got to go through customer support there. They take the picture and load it themselves.
Huh.
Well, I'm not standing in that line. So, and I use the self-serve checkout like I do every place. I generally
really?
I won't shop some places that doesn't have, because I don't want the freaking idle banter of the freaking
Really?
cash out
Because
person.
I did not fill
how
out the
can-
W-4.
I don't, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, how can you shop? How many W-2s do you get?
I don't get any because I don't want any record of anything.
Well, no. 'cause
I'm not
if
an
you're-
employee.
Yeah, if you're an employee of all these places,
I am.
you ought to be.
I'm 1099. Yeah, and I gave them a fake name and address, so they sent it to somebody else.
The fuck thing about it is, I'm not trained or qualified to make good decisions going through self-checkout. And then if I don't do it right, they're going to arrest me.
Yeah.
Like, you fuckers, you put this in, it's on you.
At Costco, they trust you so much to do self-serve checkout. They put an employee right next to the machine so they can mark your receipt after you check out.
After you check it. Then they check it again at the door on the way out.
At the door. So they do a double check, but I'm thinking, okay, you're saving all this labor costs on having self-serve checkout until you place an employee at each, or maybe there's one for every 2 machines, whatever. I'm like,
Costco's got 2 aisles. They have 2 employees, 1 in each.
is it 1 in each? Okay.
Yeah, guess what? I'm going to go stand in line,
Yep, me too.
and I'm going to let them put that shit in the box.
Not me, because I usually go to Costco and buy like 3 things, and I'm like,
Okay,
I'm not
no,
standing.
well,
I'm not standing in
that-
line
that-
behind those guys that are doing their months worth of
I
shopping.
get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have done self-checkout at
Yeah,
stores.
I don't
and stuff.
shop for a-
But by God, if there is a clerk or that would be a clerk, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Cashier.
Cashier clerk.
Is that gender specific cashier?
No.
It's like waitresses now servers.
Yeah,
A checker.
Checker.
a checker.
Checkout employee.
If
to be a
if
cab
they're not
company.
doing anything, I'm going to make sure they're going to do something.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I'm buying groceries that pays their wages,
Yeah.
and I'm not in a hurry.
And I don't get a discount for doing it myself.
No. If they offer 10%, by God, I'm there.
Oh, see, I get a discount at the regular stores because I will buy organic and ring it in as regular. I'm going to save like 18 cents every time I go to the store.
There's the rub.
Yeah, see, there's always an angle. Come on, we got to get that angle right there.
Okay.
Always it. So no, but anyway, so I went to Costco and I figured, because every time I go through self-checkout, and this is the whole point of the story, is they look at your card and verify you're the person on the picture.
Right.
Well, mine didn't have a picture because I was not going to stand in that freaking line for an hour and a half with everybody else that's doing something that lost their card. So this time I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go in there because it was right when they opened. So like, how big? So there was like nobody in line. So I went there and they took the picture. Well, now I've got this fucking red eye on my
That
freaking
is
Costco
fucking
card for
awesome.
life. And I'm like, there you go. That's what you're going to look at,
Michael,
motherfucker.
you are winning all the
I am.
way
I'm
around.
winning. So-
You're winning at life.
It's got 1 green eye and 1 red eye. Just stop and go.
Yeah, and a brown eye. Hey,
Don't
that's
make
the
your
whole
brown eye-
the trifecta. That's
not
like the
wanna
hat
see a
trick.
brown eye.
That's the hat trick.
Don't make your brown eye blue.
Yes, I don't understand that.
It's sitting in ink.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Oh,
still
but
don't
you
understand
may.
it. Still don't understand it. But anyway, so hey, what have you guys been up to?
Nothing like
Rearranging the furniture.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we
right.
had-
The Cigar Cave, Tobacco Alley, Hair Salon, Oil and Lube, and Brake Tires, whatever shop. Got all new fucking chairs and
Yeah,
a table thing going on here. It's moved over and
Oh, look at the I'll put the barrel underneath it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's looking good.
Yeah, so we did that day before yesterday. What's
Yeah,
today?
day before
Thursday?
yesterday.
I think we did it Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday we had a... Monday was the delivery day for all 20 chairs that came in.
Did they come in one box every chair?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
One big box.
That
One
was
big box.
20 boxes.
20 boxes. Okay.
Yep.
I like them. They're comfy.
Yeah, they're not bad. They look good. It doesn't look like we're the back porch of Cave Junction barbecue joint.
No. So where did you put all the other chairs?
They're upstairs.
Oh, you didn't just put them outside there?
Yeah, they're-
Just put them
they're
outside there and
in-
see where they go?
They all disappear.
They're in
Well,
storage.
What's interesting is I counted the old chairs. There
Yeah?
were about 20, 21.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so this is 20 of them. So it's an even exchange.
Okay.
But yet this looks
better.
better.
Oh, yeah, way better.
Fuck, yeah.
Well, and they all look the same.
because
Yeah,
they
well,
are.
That's the big
Yeah,
thing.
that was the reason. You ordered from the same guy.
Yeah, same guy.
Yeah, it was not just whatever Marv had to drop off. It just had
Oh, no, it wasn't even that.
Wasn't even-
That wasn't even close to that.
These,
Yeah.
the color is espresso.
Espresso.
I was going to say it looks more of a mocha, but not. It's darker than mocha, so it has the espresso. Was what I was looking for. Yeah,
It's a coffee color.
it is.
It's a beautiful pleather.
It is. And Pleather is made out of the animal. They're from the savannah, I think.
Savannah
Yeah,
pleather?
the savannah pleather. If you get a good pleather, it's coming from the savannah.
Right.
Because the hides are tougher. The hides are tougher because there's a lot of shit they got to go through. They got lions and tigers and bears.
Oh, my.
Yes.
So we got this stuff instead of Nagas, because Nagas.
Nagas are getting extinct.
Yeah.
You know, the 70s wiped out the Naga population.
Fucking
The
Naga hide
70s
was
did, yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, because it took, the Nagas were not that big. It would take a lot of Nagas to make even just like a wallet.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
A coat, yeah.
Or, yeah, especially a coat. You wanted a coat, and you had to get the seams, the line. You got to get a big enough so you get one piece.
Oh, you know what we need
You know?
here?
Yeah.
I can order one. I can get us a fucking cowhide.
Oh.
Like one of those, like Holstein with the black and white cowhide.
Yeah.
We could put that on the wall.
Get an
somewhere.
Oreo.
Get an Oreo one? That's a zebra.
No.
Those like New Zealand cows that's got the black, white, black, just one stripe in the middle.
Yeah, you just drive down to like.
Now they're up north. They're up north. Like on the way between here and Roseburg, I think. Somewhere I've seen them.
There's a cow that's.
I think they're from New Zealand.
That could be. Yeah.
It's something, I don't remember what the name it is.
They're black.
Yeah, they look like
got
an
a
Oreo.
They got a white band in the middle of
I'm
them.
gonna Google Oreo cow.
black.
Oh,
Black, white,
I
black.
have never seen that. Oh,
They used to have them
Oh,
on the way to
blah.
Oxford. You could see them.
right there on the Glendale side, in the big fields where all the elk hang out. That side would be southbound.
The ones I remember were southbound.
Yeah, they were on the way to Medford before.
Yeah.
And those are gone now.
Over by the that little.
It's
place,
before Blackwell
Christmas
Road.
tree place.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bob's U-Cut.
Huh,
Yeah,
never
Bob.
really paid attention that cow had a black stripe.
Because you're
down the
looking at
middle.
the mountain. You know, there's.
You're looking at the other side, yeah.
Mount
Yeah.
McLaughlin at 94, 95, or whatever. the hell.
Miles an hour?
No, feet.
Oh, feet.
A belted Galloway.
A belted Galloway.
It turns out.
Scottish,
Scotland.
traditional Scottish breed.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh. Let's see a picture of that cow.
Let me get a picture up there.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show everybody in the audience.
Everybody in the audience.
Yeah. Michael showed a picture of a cow with a great big
White belly.
band on
White
it.
belly, yeah.
That's where you put the saddle.
I cannot say.
It is, and then it's like how they it's almost like paint by number.
It makes sense.
We don't have to put a blanket on it that way. It's already got a covering.
But anyway, I think we should have a cowhide hanging in here.
Why?
I don't know. It'd be fucking eclectic.
Why don't we get a moose hide or something?
You should get animal heads.
We,
Oh, yeah.
A jackalope? Could you get a jackalope?
I couldn't get it.
You
That's
could get a
right.
jackalope.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna order a jackalope. I don't have my phone on me, but I could.
That's a good thing.
We can have a jackalope. We can put them right there on that pole right
Which
there.
end?
Well, the other one is a
one with the horns?
split-tailed beaver or something.
The last part.
Okay,
of the
wow.
fence.
Yeah, the last part over the fence.
What was it? What am I?
Is Michael looking up jackalopes?
No,
Or-
I'm looking
we
at our
got
stats.
data.
I'm looking at our stats. So,
okay.
So
but,
I don't
but
know.
you haven't posted anything. So.
I have not yet. Well, this is from because the ones from last week I had just posted 2 episodes, so we've got 8 episodes or 8 people looking at those 2 each.
Okay.
So we've got. Let's go through the overview. We've got 5 in the last 30 days. This is what we're going by. 30 days. We've got. It's been showed up on the Spotify main page 584 times.
Wow.
We've got 90 total plays. Average 13 per episode. 14 followers.
No shit.
We're up to 14 followers and 15 audience size. So somebody's been listening but not following.
Hey, if you're listening, is
You
that
better-
you?
It might be.
All you gotta do is click the button.
Yeah.
It says follow,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
then,
that's scary.
and then it'll pop up and say following.
So our audience, Bob,
Is that in November?
It said that it's November 30th.
Following. Okay.
following. So we've gained a second Germany listener,
Well, that sounds good.
and I can't zoom in on this one.
Bob, you
but
want to say something in German and welcome them, whatever you.
whatever you want to call it.
There's a good chance it's
That's English.
a soldier on a base someplace.
Probably.
That
Doesn't speak German.
Grants Pass is their home.
But go ahead and say something nice to them.
Oh, willkommen zu dem guten Tagen hier.
All right, there you go.
I've heard that on Hogan's Heroes once. That exact phrase.
Guten fucking timing.
Yeah. Slogan.
No,
Slogan. Always going to end the sentence with slogan.
Slogan.
I just welcomed them to the good day.
Oh, well, welcome to the good day.
Yeah.
And thank you for your job.
Or wie geht's heute?
And
Okay, so
Good.
good.
Yeah.
so we're
No, beschissen.
Beschissen.
we're live on 5 platforms that people listen on. 74% on Spotify, 9% on Amazon Music, 8% is just web browser, 6 Amazon Alexa, and 3% Apple Podcasts.
Wow.
And we're still 45 to 59 years old is our biggest thing. But the men have taken over lead from the women.
Because we're hilarious.
Yes. So we're 44% male, 35 female, and 21 not specified. Still 0 on the non-binary.
Okay. Well, welcome. And
Yes, welcome to all.
hit the Halloween button.
Yes. So, and there was something I went and looked at because we want to monetize this. The first step is asking for donations, and we need 100 listeners or something like that within the first 90 days or 60 days, whatever. But we're up to 30 already.
Oh, wow.
So it doesn't have to be followers or whatever. And I was surprised because it was more than I thought. So we're a third of the way there, and we've only got 5 episodes.
So how do you monetize it?
So first step is that once we hit 100, then we can ask for donations, based on the whole Goat Mountain thing is what we're going for.
Right.
Next, once we get 1,000, I think, then they will start running ads on it and give us ad revenue share.
Oh, wow.
So,
hey, we could do this.
Yeah.
Because...
But the listeners are not paying.
If they want to donate, they can.
Donation.
Yeah. No. I mean, you can set it up for subscribers, but I wouldn't pay to listen to this.
Yeah. That's what I was afraid of.
And I've never seen a podcast that had asked for subscribers.
Yeah.
I've never seen one. So, but it is an option, but I don't, yeah.
Huh.
I would be more like, if we can get all of our listeners right now to donate $10, we would have $130.
Okay, that'll take care of your bar tab for the day.
No, it won't.
Oh, what?
I mean, if I start late, yeah.
If you start,
if I start after 12.
So I tried to look up our website. You said that we got a website, but we don't have a website.
Yeah, we do. It's the number 3.
Number 3.
I've sent you the link, and you've looked at it here with me.
Fuck, no.
I did.
Yeah.
I Googled it.
Well, we're not been around long enough to be Google-fied.
Well, I even typed it in my search engine. And
yeah, right there.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, that's funny. I cannot get that to pop up.
Well, how many times you said that?
I'll be damned. Look at that.
Yeah.
You got 3. Okay.
I don't know. I haven't actually looked at it in a long time. I got to go and update.
You probably shouldn't take a look at it.
Yeah, I should go update it.
But other than putting the lounge together, we got a bunch of new signs that we got to take care of and figure out how we're going to do it.
And apparently some animal carcasses.
Animal carcasses and
Hey, I wonder if Jamie can get you some carcasses, like a skull with horns.
Yeah, I don't think they do that anymore.
Oh, they just buy from.
They
buy from cash and carry.
They buy the dead cow already.
Oh,
It's already boxed and bagged.
Yeah.
Oh, the Alpine butchers, the guys with the truck. There's the ones you got to hit up for a cow head.
Yeah, you could probably get one pretty cheap.
And just boil it in oil
I used to have 3 of them. They might at the house. I had them around a tree. One for me, one for my wife, and one for the kid. And my daughter hated them.
Were they all bulls?
No, there was only one bull.
Oh, okay. Well,
because of me.
Oh, well, and I was going to say that's great.
Yeah.
But that is a great idea. We need to hang dead things.
Dead things. Let's make it. You got to man it up in here.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Let's man it up.
We're looking for ideas, and that's a great idea.
If you hang,
A wall of death. I had a.
We don't want a wall of death.
You're not putting skulls on sticks.
A moose head would be
on a
fucking
stick.
amazing.
A moose head on a stick.
A moose head could fit right over there, overlooking.
Ooh, no, you hang it from the ceiling fan. It just constantly goes around. So it stares at everybody at all times.
All right, if we're going to do a moose, we need a flying squirrel.
Oh, done.
Oh, yeah. We got to do Rob Baki and Holwinkle. Baki and Holwinkle. See, I haven't had a beer yet today. I can't talk right.
Well, you're doing fine.
I am. I got my water. Hydrating.
I see that. You're hydrating.
I got to hydrate.
Last night was
I haven't been. I've been slowing down.
Good for you.
Yeah, I've been telling myself don't start before noon, and I'm trying to be done by like 2 or 3.
Okay.
And only go one location.
All right.
Power them down.
Yeah. So, but
we missed. And speaking of that, I didn't even see you on Sunday down at your.
I don't get up enough time. I don't get out of the house on mornings because I've been going.
No, it wasn't in the morning. It was in the evening.
Oh, at my place.
Yeah,
I thought
your
you meant,
place.
like you guys went to breakfast at Julie's or something like that.
No. Down in Steen, we did our gift chef down there.
Yeah, I remember that. I was not there.
No, you
and
weren't.
I think it was because I just totally fucking forgot.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm not big with calendars right now because first off, I have nowhere to be at any given time.
Okay.
Except for my VA appointment. So
Right.
yesterday's VA appointment. Let me tell you about that.
Right.
And what could be to this. So it was my what's called the VRNE, which is vocational rehab and education.
Oh.
So because I got my new rating, I can now qualify for that.
Yeah.
And so I had to meet with the counselor yesterday.
Okay.
And just to determine that I was eligible, and I am. So what they're going to do is the VA is going to pay me to go back to school for anything I want to do.
Right.
First they made me do an aptitude test or whatever.
Proctology.
Yes. Oh, I should. That wasn't on the list.
There's a whole bunch of assholes out there.
There's a lot of assholes.
Oh, I was going to go for like gynecology.
No, you don't want to do that because that's not the fun way they come see you.
I would pick and choose my patients.
You would have, you've got a criteria.
Yeah. It's like, no, no, sorry, I am full today.
Yeah. So, but anyway, so
you over there?
No.
I got time.
So it's kind of like when you were in high school and you had to do the little frickin' bubble thing, and then they put it in a computer. It says you're more geared to be a frickin' airline stewardess or something like that.
All right.
So I did the same basic thing on the computer, and it came out that the only thing that stood out that was very positive, protective services. Like I'm supposed to be a cop.
Oh fuck!
I
don't. No.
So I told him, I emailed him because I was supposed to send him the results this morning. So I emailed him. I said no.
You know,
and
you could talk to Richard about that.
Yeah, this was not.
What was your second?
There was no second. There was only there was 150 different things, and it just basically said if there's a number in this column, that means that's something that you're more geared to. That was the only thing out of everything.
The crazy thing about it, most men have that protective service in them because of
the genetics.
Genetic being a man.
Well,
we protect.
Not these days.
Well, that's a whole different episode. So, but it's
that's just nature. It's just years of genealogy and
right.
whatever. But anyways, but I'd been looking through the RCC website for a while because I'm thinking, what can I apply to other shit I'm doing? I don't want a new career path, really, unless John.
I don't think you were looking for one.
John, my counselor, listening. I am looking totally for a new career path because I don't have any direction in my life right now. Okay, but anyway, but RCC's
Golf Pro was not on there.
No, they did have professional sports though, so maybe I could do that. But I did not rate very high in that.
Huh.
So and I could be a cop if they let me day drink.
Yeah. Well.
Well, I could be a security guard at a brewery.
You could.
You are.
I am. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah. I kind of am already. Yeah. Oh. But anyway, but I was looking, and they've got it's a transfer degree, so it's 2 years at RCC, and then the last 2 years at Southern Oregon.
Okay.
For digital media, making commercials and web content. So I'm thinking, and the VA pays for my tuition and any equipment I need.
We're getting new equipment.
We might want, because we talked about going video.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the first year and a half probably, but even if the VA doesn't pay for the video equipment, I'll have to have projects to do and take equipment with me from the school. Is my thought. I don't know if it actually works that way. So yeah, so I'm supposed to have a meet up. I'm supposed to send him a whole bunch of stuff and then meet up with him again, talk about this, and talk to the VA guy. They've got a VSO over at the RCC. So they cover 100% of cost plus give me $1,000 a month to live on. So I'm going to go back to school for digital media, something or other is my plan, and then start recording this and make Cigar Cave commercials and content for Facebook just for fun.
Sounds like a plan.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So, because otherwise it was like, oh, maybe you should look at being an architect or like actual jobs. And I'm like, no.
No, you don't want to have to report to anybody.
But still, along with that protection thing, you could still pack a gun while you're here.
Oh, I do that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all protected then.
Yeah. I feel so much better
so
now.
much safer. Yeah.
Once we do get that video equipment, you're going to understand a lot.
There's going to be so much more clear. Yeah, the YouTube people are going to be like, yeah, now it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, those guys are.
It makes so much more sense to see it.
Yeah, they just think we're idiots. Now they'll know we're idiots by looking at us.
You can tell by looking.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So Sunday was down at Guest
That's
Out.
right. You guys did good too.
Yeah. The numbers were good. We were happy with it.
Killed
But
it.
I got my ass beat. I have not worked production.
That fast paced too.
Cooking kitchen in 30 years, and I don't even remember it being that hard when I was in the Navy. But that was 30 years ago when I was like 19 years old too.
Yeah, you're 4.
Yeah. I was.
Yeah.
I was much different shape than I am now, but. We had a great time, Jesse, and
my daughter says that round is a shape.
Round is a shape.
It is, absolutely.
It is.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it'll always be a shape. It's not like black and white. They're not colors. Well, yes, they are, because they're a combination of either every color or no colors at all.
Right.
So white technically would not be a color. Black would be a combination of all colors, right?
Well, no.
No, black is no color. And
White
Oh.
reflects
is.
all the sunlight.
Okay, I'm not good with art, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
That's why the most of the nuns in Africa, when they always had white uniforms or white outfits, and the reason was it reflected.
Reflect the sun.
And it was cooler. So don't wear black in the sun.
No, I try not
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, I don't.
I only wear black in the winter.
Yeah, yeah, and you don't wear white after Labor Day.
Oh, I do.
Well, they say not to.
Well,
I mean, back in the day, back in
Back in the
1980,
day,
back in
that meant
1980, at 85, you weren't supposed to wear your white corduroy pants after Labor
What
Day.
about on a cruise? Screw it. You can wear whatever the hell you want.
Well, because it's not wintertime down there.
it's definitely not wintertime down
Yeah,
there.
I mean, winter is not a season; it's a temperature. That's why I look at it.
Weather.
If it's 70 degrees, it's summer or spring or
So winter is coming on Monday.
Monday's winter.
Yeah, it'll probably fucking snow on Monday. Yeah, I mean, we haven't had one yet.
We had a day.
I was not here, so we didn't.
Oh,
have
it
one.
didn't happen then. Yeah, if you didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
But no, Sunday, back to Sunday. Thank
Yeah.
you to the Bing and his crew, his sister-in-law.
is he following our podcast?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't see Jesse being a big.
He should. He's got nothing better to do.
My brother does. My brother's watching this stuff on TV.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, he watches the TV and listens to his phone.
Oh, wow. See, there's technology.
there is. Yeah, that's
Oh, he
double-
watches TV and listens to his phone.
I'm sure the TV's off, but you know.
Okay.
But he's staring at it.
Oh,
Pardon me.
go get him there, cowboy.
Yeah.
That was-
Rebecca, Jesse's wife, and her sister, Chrissy,
Well, they had the whole fam.
and daughter, Kelsey. Absolutely rock star.
Yeah, because you did just about $1,000 in food sales.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
and
we
we
did
did about $1,000 in liquor sales that night. So I was like, all the hot
Hey.
dogs are a good drinking frickin' food.
Guess what? Being in Beck made it fucking happen. Is
Yeah.
what happened. So, yeah, we did well. We did well. It was a lot of fun and had a lot of help from local businesses.
Andrew was in there.
Andy was with her cheesecake
Andrea,
bites. Yeah.
yeah, cheesecake. We ran out. I mean, we had 50 plates of cheesecake.
Her cheesecakes.
Oh yeah, no,
'Cause she can cook. She can bake. She can bake.
she got a
I
talent.
still have 2 left. And it wasn't chocolate, it was...
The blueberry?
Blueberry. It's just so dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
It
back
was
of
so
the box,
good.
I thought it was... I was hoping.
Yeah, so we had Andrea doing
Cheesecake.
Papa
Cupcakes.
T. We got all the food from Papa T,
Okay, cool.
which I settled that bill yesterday.
Okay, good.
Yeah, everybody's taken care of. I just got to take care of, after I figured out all the bills, and it's like, here's a few bucks.
Here's $20 to Jesse.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay him shit.
Yeah. He got it out of the house. You got him out of the house. He got
Yeah,
him and
yeah.
the family out of the house.
I gave him the hope and the dream of doing it again.
Yeah.
And he probably
Yeah.
had a hot dog.
Oh, he had like 15 of them.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's definitely gonna have to listen to this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun. The kitchen was the kitchen, and I had conversations about that kitchen already.
Yeah.
It's work in progress, definitely.
Oh, yeah. And they've done a lot of work. Patrick Hoadley has been in there.
I wish I would have saw it before they did the work.
Yeah, no, it's way better. As far from what I understand, I'm not a commercial kitchen guy.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, the people that from day one until now, way better on production flow and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, and everybody down. We had April and Charlie
From that one place barbecue.
One place barbecue. They took care of our pastrami for us.
They make some good pastrami.
And they were just such nice people, just
Yeah.
absolutely willing to jump in and help. Hey, do you need anything? Can we help you? We don't want anything for it. I'll come back if you know.
No, they're just down to earth, just love doing what they're doing. And good people.
They're just absolutely. You meet people in life, and then you meet people like that in
Yeah,
life.
exactly.
And they're just
They sort of compensate for a few of the assholes, but not all of them. But,
yeah, not all of them, but they no. Thank you to them. The whole staff at Steam, all the girls that were working that night, Terry, everybody was busting their ass. It was
Casey and Wendy.
Casey and Wendy that night,
Wendy,
yeah.
and then Andrea. Andrea might have been doing something other.
Yeah, she was there
Yeah, she was there, but
I think she was just pretty much doing her.
doing her cupcake things.
Yeah. But all our friends that showed up, and Bob was customer number one.
Nice.
He was first order to go.
Yes.
Yeah. So he got actually you had the prototype.
Oh.
You you were the very. I mean,
They got prettier as they're going on. Apparently.
Oh no, the very first one looked fantastic. As the night ended at number 65, it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
We got some more of that left. Here's extra.
There's extra. Yeah.
But no, it was a lot of fun, and
It was a kick.
I have not had my ass drag out the door. I didn't get home till 10:30 that night, and we started at like noon. And it was a solid, and top of my knee being all fucked up, and then every other joint in my body decided that I overdid it. Which I get to go look at
Age.
Definitely age. But I do have my doctor appointment today.
Did you get your MRI? Right.
I did get my MRI.
So you get the results today.
Oh no, I got the results, but I would have to go to the VA and ask them if I could go vocational rehab to finish my MD, because that thing was about as clear as mud. What it was.
Well, that's because it was in Latin.
It was. Apparently, I fractured my tibia.
Really?
Yeah, but there really was one concern about it, just like, oh, you had an impact fracture of your tibia plate. Okay, is that something to be concerned about? Apparently, a week later, not so much.
So my thought is, okay, at least just say, yes, we're going to do shit about it, or just deal with this. So that's conversation
today, and that's what I'm afraid of. I don't, because they're saying that all my tendons and all my shit are intact, but then it goes, there is a unspecified area of concern. Okay,
It's the part above your neck.
It's definitely that.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
So at 3:30 today, I get to go see Miss Doc Simpson over there at where you went to go get your eyeball looked at.
Marge?
No, not Marge. No, she's a little bit hotter than Marge. I don't know. Marge is pretty hot.
Marge is kind of hot. You know she's a freak.
She is a freak. I saw videos.
Oh,
I saw the video.
you got that channel, do you?
Yeah. But no, it would be interesting. I don't want anything wrong with me bad.
Well, yeah, but you want to know what.
I want something wrong enough that they're going to go, yes, this is why you're in pain, and we're going to fix you. Other than, deal with it. Here, go to some asshole at some rehab center, and he's going to make me bend my knee and do shit. That
exactly.
They're going to go, oh, it will. No. If it's broken, it will heal. I get it. And I move it. It's not like I'm laying my ass on the couch.
Kind of like a broken rib. They can't do shit about it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm more worried about. Is like, if there's an unspecified area that needs to be attended to, guess what? Sign me up now.
Yeah,
I got time. You want to do it in 10 minutes? I'll lay there.
I think it's going to be about the 30th of March.
Oh bullshit! Guess what? That appointment will be canceled. It can be on the 28th of March. Or it can be on the 10th of April.
28th of March, and you can't travel.
Oh bullshit!
Not if you don't go to that appointment. If they don't tell you can't travel, then you didn't hear it.
I will. That might be very, very. No, let's hope they just get in there right away. They go, now we need to take care of it right away. Then I'll be rehab before we go on vacation.
Yes.
Or you'll be in a cast.
No, I don't think they
get the power scooter.
It's all orthoscopic now, so they just drill.
Just outpatient
They
stuff.
just drill a couple holes on the side of your leg and get in there and
what we can do is get up on the 12th deck and
jump,
do laps.
I was really looking forward to the last time we were on the cruise. That we got that on day 1 and 2. JJ and I did. We go up on 12 and they got a little track up there, and people, I don't know why people go on cruises to run, but there's a lot of sons of bitches that get up there and they run. Of course, I'm sitting down below on 11, smoking cigars, smoking cigarettes, drinking whiskey, bourbon, pina coladas, and these fuckers are running. I'm like, what are they running for? There's got to be a bear or a cougar or something chasing them.
There's probably a cougar.
Yeah, there's some cougars on board. So I'm going to find Roy a cougar. I don't know. You're to the age that there's saber-toothed tigers.
Well,
you need to find it.
There's a term called zaddy, Z-A-D-D-Y.
A zaddy?
A zaddy is an old guy with money that's got a younger girl.
I want that for you.
Yeah.
And make her cool. Of course, I'm going to be judging.
You're saying make her cool like he's doing some weird science shit and going to put a bra on his head and create a woman.
No, we don't want a gold digger bitch. We want someone that Roy's going to go, hey, fuck you, I'm traveling. You can come with me or not, and I want you to give me foot rubs, or I'm being very, very, or a blowjob, one or the other.
or you can get yourself a gummy freaking saber-tooth tiger.
Right. Make sure she's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna step on that banana peel,
Go for it. Huh?
Yeah, make sure it's not the one that their kids put their money together to send her on the one cruise she could go on before she died. Yeah.
And she's just playing you, looking for looking for Zaddy.
She's got some costume jewelry on and shit like that.
Yeah, I wonder what is there a term for an age?
A gold digger?
No, an elderly aged woman looking for a little excitement.
I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go.
Yeah, that's a gigolo. Never mind.
Yeah.
An older woman looking for a
Gigolo.
A gigolo.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
man.
gigolo.
That's just we call that
man meat.
We just call that a customer.
Yeah, that's just a customer.
Let's see, I'm going to Google that.
A service animal.
A service animal. Yes, we'll get Roy a little vest or something that says service animal.
Hey, that's a T-shirt opportunity right there. That's a T-shirt opportunity right there.
Oh, yes, service animal.
Oh boy, howdy.
But
I see myself getting into trouble somehow with this conversation.
well,
And I,
too late.
too late. You know.
Oh
people.
shit!
What?
Oh,
I just typed in older lady just looking for a younger guy just for sex. Younger man just, and the first thing comes. Oh shit! Where'd it go?
did my picture come up?
No, Granny Zone Grants Pass. Old women for love encounters.
Jesus.
Your Google search has been completed.
Granny Finder. Tons of willing grannies.
Yeah, bullshit. No.
GrannyFinder.com. I'm gonna.
You know,
I don't know. I don't believe I just clicked on that on my phone. So now my whole Google thing is going to be old ladies trying to fucking.
Yeah, you own a bar. I used to own a bar, and yeah, there's single women in this town, and they're interesting females out. But no grannies were walking in looking for dudes in a bar.
No.
Well, I could have put my jacket on, put my nice hat on, nice shirt, vest.
Yeah, still not coming in the bar looking for you.
Not for me.
But one
Who is
thing,
that old fuck?
one thing I did notice though, or female clientele that we had at the OPA, the original OPA, sit at the bar and they would all gaggle up, and there would be, they travel in herds. They're fucking dirty.
They don't travel in hordes.
No.
Oh,
hordes.
that's Mongols.
Yeah, Mongols.
Mongols
Herds.
go in hordes.
Yeah, they
do herds.
These were gaggles or gaggles of girls, of drinking age girls, but fucking dirty. Oh, it was great being the bartender because you just get, and you're like kind of like you're there but not seen, and they just talk about, and you're like, wow.
Okay, so I tried
You figure
to
out a lot of things that go
I
on.
tried to get
Did
into
you
this.
learn anything?
Learned a lot.
Positions?
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care, inside or outside.
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't.
Okay, here we go.
I just tried the grannyfinder.net thing, and it
Oh, did you
transferred-
sign up?
No, it transferred me to fuckbookdating.net.
Fuckbookdating.
Okay, Zaddy, an attractive man who is also stylish, charming, and self-confident. So there you go.
What's the opposite of that?
You.
Okay, wow.
I was gonna.
You're bald and married.
Oh yeah, that very opposite of that.
I got hair.
Yeah,
It's-
we got to talk about
That's
that.
lovely hair, too.
I'm always jealous. Always.
You know why I've got it? Gee, just to piss you off.
Yes. I got pictures of Roy when he had a nice clean cut haircut.
I got pictures of me when I had long hair and that big ass beard I had.
Yeah, that
You had an ass beard?
Yeah.
I won half
Oh, yeah.
of the battle on that. Yeah, but anyways, congratulations. You can grow hair.
Yeah, lots of it.
My beard, when I had full beard, the length of it was determined by my seatbelt. Once it once I got it, started getting caught in the seatbelt, it says it's too.
You had the beard that long?
Oh yeah.
No shit.
Oh, I've had it. I grew up now here. My granddaughter was very young, and we went down to Disneyland, and the pirates. And pirates have beads. in
Right.
their hair.
You had beads.
So
in your
I
shit.
grew my beard long enough for my granddaughter to.
Was that the granddaughter that came to and visited
Yeah.
us here at the Cigar Cave Tobacco Alley and Lounge?
Yes, and she put beads in. So I looked like a pirate. I had all these lovely beads in my hair.
I had one time for what was that holiday? October.
I don't know. You're not close to the
Oktoberfest.
microphone. I can't hear you.
Anyway, it was sorry. Yeah, I had yellow bows in my beard. I was a
Fucking fairy?
no, I was a black-eyed Susan,
Black-eyed Susan.
and that was the,
You know that
Is that the
conversation we
same thing
had-
like a Cotton Eye Joe?
I have no idea.
Yeah, someone called us racial the other day, and I was confused. So maybe it's comments like that draw to it, but I don't think that was a racial comment.
No, it wasn't. It was a black-eyed Susan. It was a
That,
fucking
that was
flower.
that was a Halloween costume.
A black-eyed Susan is a flower?
Yes.
I think we had this conversation before because I vaguely remember looking that up. And this is pretty much the only people that would get me to look something like that up.
Black-eyed Susan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty flower.
It's a gorgeous flower.
I've
It's
seen
like
it.
this-
Looks like a daisy, but it's
Yeah.
yellow and black.
yeah, kind
It's
of
like a bumblebee had sex with a fucking daisy, and
Yeah.
like a gazania.
Gazania.
that's what.
That's different from gazania.
Oh, that's different from gazelle that fucked a Enya.
Got an Indian.
Got
fuck.
Enya or Enya.
Or is that pretty much like a leverite?
That's a rock.
That's
yeah.
a rock?
Yeah.
Okay. Roy's
Oh,
is,
speaking of rocks,
oh, what? That's Roy's department.
well, it's not really rocks. It's like rocks, but different rocks. So, where you going?
Get his phone.
Oh, well, you're good. You got like another. I got it. So, I was watching a thing on TV a few days ago, and it was bringing up new theories about the whole Devil's Triangle or Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, I'm
Bermuda Triangle.
on Discovery Channel.
I don't know what it was on. I just turned the TV on. It was there, so I started watching it. Cool. And it was talking about a couple of different things throughout the years. Yes, that's. Now look up the Cotton Eye Joe. What's that what I look like? But they were saying there's a couple of new theories about why planes would crash and ships would disappear. And one of them, I guess there's huge amounts of methane gas that comes up from that area.
Uh-huh.
And it's caused, they've actually showed, and they showed it, giant craters that comes, they say, caused by methane gas explosions underwater. I don't know where the spark comes from. There's electric eels maybe, or
That's it.
They're like, and they're going out like, well, I just fucked up that time.
Well, if you're talking about that, I mean, mermaids.
Well, mermans.
Merman. I don't. Is that a thing? I know.
Well, that's the guy.
How the hell do you think mermaids are made? You need a mermaid and a merman.
Well, the man threw her ass over the board of the ship because she was bitching so much.
Well, there is that.
So
But,
they became mermaids.
anyways, but the theory is that there's random methane gas explosions, which causes basically the whirlpool that people reported that will totally suck a boat down. And there's a trench that's some 27 miles deep or some shit like that nobody's really explored yet. So there could be a whole bunch of missing ships down there.
Wow.
And also the methane gas that just bubbles up, they're saying that it could be enough quantity that it will disrupt the airplane flights too, because airplanes are designed to go through air and not the density of methane, which is a lot
Okay.
thinner. So they lose their flightiness. What do they call that?
Ability to stay in the
Their
air.
flightiness.
Yeah, they gravity works much better than they do.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so Cotton Eye Joe began as a folk song circulated through the American South in the 1800s. So it's a song.
Well,
Cotton Eye Joe.
well, yeah, I knew it was a
also,
song, but I don't know what.
Black Betty too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a song.
So, and then the next theory was that I guess the islands there around the Bermuda Triangle are made up, and Roy will probably know, but it's very heavily magnetized rock, some kind of iron, something or other. But it was super magnetized to where they were saying that could possibly explain for. One pilot described it, and it apparently was a magnetic mist that came through and it surrounded the plane, and he actually reported it like this mist cloud following him. And when he came out of it and it finally released,
They were in 1941.
he would, probably.
Yeah.
But he had traveled something like 100 miles in like 3 minutes in a propeller plane. But it kept him in a straight thing. But they're saying they're looking at different things. I'm not saying it's true. I was like, but it could. I don't, but
Sure.
hey, Google magnetic mist of Bermuda Triangle right now and see what comes up. But anyway, so they were then just saying, but they also the amount of the islands, because it's made from the volcanic things that are very magnetic properties there. I don't remember what they called it, but it was more than enough to fuck with compasses back then. Before, they said after the invent of GPS with aircraft and ships, there's been basically nobody's lost a plane since.
Oh, so they figured it out.
It just goes, yeah, your compass is off 15, 20 degrees. You're going the wrong direction, and you're never going to hit land.
So there's nothing that's been missing over the years.
Since GPS, basically.
Interesting.
Wow.
Well,
I'm going to look up what that is, since you won't.
I don't.
That's your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the Googleite.
Yeah, you're the Google
A lot
guy.
of the islands are limestone. There's also some
Coral.
Well, that's coral, yeah, but that's bicarbonate of something.
Bermuda Triangle, magnetic rock.
What about the House of Mystery here in?
That's fake.
No bullshit.
That's fake.
No, have you ever been there?
Yeah, several times. Twice last week.
That golf ball goes uphill.
I know that, but that's just an optical illusion.
No, I've gotten sick there. I have actually gotten sick.
I've gotten sick a lot of places.
Well, sober. I got sick there sober. I get when I go to the House of Mystery in Jacksonville or Gold Hill, Oregon, I get nauseous.
Don't go.
I haven't been back.
Okay, good.
After the fourth time, I just learned this don't go.
No,
never been there because the thing is you pay.
Well, yeah.
And there's no refunds. So you go in there and you go, oh, that's all bullshit. I want my money back.
No, it's very interesting. Yeah. You pay the $10 or whatever it is, and go look at the shit. And it's pretty cool.
Try to pull that.
And I'm not saying that there's optical illusions involved, but there's some weird shit that happens too.
That's where they used to deposit uranium.
Probably. I mean, it is
uranium or Uranus.
Uranus.
Is there Uranus deposits over there?
There's Uranus.
Uranus. There was a movie that saw something about Uranus. Oh, it was
magnetite is what they call it. So it says here, speaking in a Channel 5 documentary, Secrets of the Bermuda Triangle, Nick Hutchings, a mineral prospector. I should have hit the cough button. Explained Bermuda is basically a sea mountain. It's an underwater. Well, isn't everything basically a sea mountain? It's an underwater volcano. 30 million years ago, it was sticking up above sea level. It is now eroded away, and we're left with the top of a volcano. We have a few core samples which have magnetite in them. It is the most magnetic, naturally occurring material on Earth. So that's what they're saying, that the whole thing is made of like this magnetite. Which
and it just sucks all the shit down.
No, it just fucks up the compass. And if you're in 1927 airplane and the only way of navigating is you go northeast for 500 miles.
Speaking of that, they think they found Amelia Earhart's airplane.
Yeah, I heard that.
I saw that.
I thought she was down in Peru with Hitler.
No, that's Venezuela.
Venezuela. Well, that's like cousins.
Yeah. No, they think they found. I mean, she's like, I don't know how deep, 30,000 feet or whatever the hell it is, but they think they found her plane.
Why does nobody crash in shallow water other than JFK Jr.?
Or Bobby Kennedy.
Nope.
Oh no, he
got shot.
That wasn't Bobby got shot. Who was the Ted? Didn't Ted drive his car off the bridge and killed
Natalie Portman or something? I don't know.
No, it wasn't
Natalie Portman.
It was somebody.
Bruce. No, it was and what the hell was that? Kennebunkport. Yeah. No, that was Bush.
Martha's Vineyard or something.
Yeah. That's somewhere in that. They all hang out in those same clubs.
Yeah, Teddy was a little hammered and drove his car off the cliff or
off the pier, right?
Whatever.
No, it was a bridge.
Was it a bridge over the River Kwai?
And
it could be.
Well, except for they weren't in Vietnam.
Well, no, they've got
or China or
whatever,
wherever.
Some places not the East Coast of America.
Oh, now Bob's googling.
Yeah, we got it.
I fucked them all up.
Richard. Oh no, it was his name. Rex Harrison.
Well,
was it Rex Harrison?
Well, that's an actor.
Who the fuck was in that?
Chappaquiddick.
That's the word.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Kennebunkport spelled slightly different.
Yeah. Exactly. It's got the same number of syllables.
It's the same thing but different. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, it's the Chappaquiddick incident occurred on Chappaquiddick Island, Massachusetts, United States, somewhere around midnight between July 18th and 19th, 1969.
Ooh. We weren't around then.
When Senator Ted Kennedy drove his car off a narrow bridge, causing it to overturn in Poucha Pond. The crash resulted in drowning death of his 28-year-old passenger, Mary Jo Kopechny, who was trapped inside. How is it that she's trapped, but he's like, I'm going to swim out?
Well, yeah, we'll get the conspiracy.
His driver's license was suspended for 16 months. So was hers. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Oh, is it too soon?
No, I don't think so. But, okay. Well, there's some more useless information provided by three guys and sometimes Bob.
So he was charged with leaving the scene of an accident that was caused bodily injury, the operation of a motor vehicle too fast for existing conditions, and failure to exhibit a driving permit.
So
So all of that stuff he did, which led to somebody's death, you would think there would be some kind of involuntary manslaughter or something.
No, he was a Kennedy.
Oh, his sentence was 2 months jail plus 1 year probation, which was suspended.
Well, because he was
by Lincoln.
Yes,
by Lincoln.
he was pardoned by Lincoln along with Biden's great-great-grandfather.
Speaking of which, I looked it up on Snopes, and there's nothing there about Lincoln pardoning.
Okay, I'm going to look on my sources.
Well, it's probably a story that Joe told everybody.
Did it just happen last week?
Yeah.
After he met with the president of Spain that's been dead for 20 years?
That guy, yeah.
Did this information come from Kellyanne Conway by any chance?
No, her and I broke up. We don't talk anymore.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Last night, went to the city council meeting.
I did not. I fell asleep on my couch.
Yep, didn't see you there. But very interesting. They better figure it out.
Well,
Someone's got to figure it out, and I don't know if they're the answer or we're the answer or who the answer is, but
It go to the vote with the people.
Yes, but the thing is what I understand from what somebody posted on the Facebooks, that they said, okay, we won't enact a food and beverage tax without a vote of the people.
Right.
So instead, apparently, they passed a 12% utility fee instead.
Yes. So it's
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
The people, and that's where I understand things need to happen here in town. But budgeting is very important. We should see where all the dollar bills are going. But the people fought the wrong fight. It was a good fight because it was a gallant fight that led by Mr. Hopkins, and I agree with him 100% that it needed to go to the vote of the people. But the city council knew they were going to fuck us one way or another.
Oh yeah, it's not just okay. We'll just call it something. We'll just add a different fee.
Yeah.
It doesn't go to the vote.
So
what difference is it?
A utility, it's a utility fee that we all get to pay now through our water bill.
Yeah, $12 a month.
That's why I like having a
for a single resident.
For a single resident.
Then it goes up for commercial. It's a tiered.
Oh, yeah, it's a big tier.
Yeah,
I like having a well.
Well, I do too, but
they're going to come back, slap a meter on your well next. Except you're not in the city, but
yeah, they're going to impose it on me. I have a well, but also
okay. So here's the Joe Biden's great-great-grandfather thing. According to theguardian.com, that says this Moses Robinette, which is Bowden's great-great-grandfather was Moses. Holy shit.
Oh.
That's getting deeper. Parted the Red Sea and killed somebody. But anyways, so how we were talking about brawls back in those days were not just a scuffle. So Joe Biden's great-great-grandfather was charged with attempted murder after a Civil War-era brawl, but pardoned of any wrongdoing by Abraham Lincoln, a newspaper said on Monday, reviving on the U.S. holiday of President's Day the often contentious issue of presidential powers to grant pardons. Citing documents from the U.S. National Archives, historian David J. Gerlman wrote in the Washington Post that Biden's paternal forebear, Moses J. Robinette, was pardoned by Lincoln after Robinette got into a fight with a fellow Union Army civilian employee, John J. Alexander, in Virginia. Robinette drew a knife and sliced Alex. Damn, that's where you go. He brought a knife to a fist fight.
Yeah, it was an attempted murder.
That's what he said, attempted murder.
Yeah.
So
like he murdered him.
Newspaper. Well, you slash somebody with a knife back in the 1800s.
That's a big knife.
It's gonna get all infections and stuff like that. And
they didn't have urgent care at that.
They did not. No, they had a guy that's drinking at the other end of the bar with a frickin' tourniquet that's been on his frickin' waistband all day.
That just got done pulling his teeth or giving a haircut.
Yeah.
The barber was the doctor.
The barber was the doctor.
Sweeney Todd.
Or Doc Holliday.
So he was he was charged with attempted murder and sentenced to 2 years hard labor after failing to convince a court he had acted in self-defense. 3 Army officers appealed the conviction to Lincoln, arguing the sentence was too harsh. So Biden's long-ago White House predecessor agreed, and Robinette was pardoned on 1st of September 1864, 7 months before Lincoln was assassinated. Who's that?
There you go.
I don't get that.
Of course you don't.
Because Trump's got a sneaker brand.
That's
You didn't buy a pair of sneakers for $89.
How much were they?
I don't know.
400.
Oh, was that?
I think $3.95 or something like that.
That Santos.
But
Santos.
nobody got a sneaker because they won't be available until July or June in the summer. So you bought a promise to get one, provided
you bought an
make-
EFT.
Yeah.
And so he's got all the money from the $400 sneakers that he didn't have to deliver yet, that he promises will be given. Chances are something's going to go wrong in the factory, and I'm sorry.
Well, they're being made in China anyways.
Yeah. I mean, you'll get them off of Wish.com.
I want to go back to the local tax.
Yeah.
You said that the mayor said go look up the
budget.
Okay, well, I
You
looked at
downloaded?
it. No, I didn't download it, but the police budget in detail starts on page 127. So I'm going to go home and try
go
to
from
download
120.
it.
So
See.
her comment last night was that all property taxes that are collected here in city limits go to, she said, all, and that's a strong word. All goes to fire and police.
Well, then what the hell does
That's yeah. What's
That's
what's
not
the
true,
other?
though. That's not true.
It can. She says all.
It's only that $1.78.
Yeah, all.
per
I mean,
thousand.
yeah. I know the properties that I own. I mean, you're a property owner here in the city. You're not. You're out in the county. You're in the city.
I'm in the city.
And all our building, all the shit that we have, I'm paying a good chunk of property taxes already.
So the building inspector, which is a city employee,
Right.
he's obviously doing the job for free if all the money goes to.
Well, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So all these other
Where's all the-
services are
Right. Where's
are
the-
for all the staff. City staff is working for free.
Yeah. So it was.
What other funding is coming in other than permitting and bullshit like SDCs,
Right.
stuff like that?
I would imagine, and I'll step on my dick on this one. And
Not that long.
It's cold out. It's cold out. It's cold out. You're not
I have
stepping on
to
nothing.
lay on the ground and
don't-
someone
And
help
do
me.
some yoga.
I don't think your knee can bend that far.
No,
to
my
get
knee
that foot up
cannot.
high.
Oh, he can get on the ground. He just can't get up. He just can't get back up. It's like going to Matsukaze, and they were like, I'll sit in the floor area.
If they have a shortfall in the police department, how about you fuckers go out and start arresting some people and charging them for something? Or wait a minute, if you want to make some revenue, the cops want to make some revenue, go down to my street that I live on.
Go down Tussing Park.
Oh God, go down West Park Street. I bet you could pay for your wages in one day for a month by all the assholes that drive 35, 40 miles an hour down my road in a 25. I live there. I only do 25. I don't race up and down my street. But by God,
But
it
from
is
what I
a
understand is
racetrack.
well, first off, I have not paid for the two speeding
Right,
tickets I've
right.
gotten last year. So that might have helped out. Sorry. But from what I understand is for all of the, whether it's city, county sheriff, state troopers, whatever,
Right.
the speeding tickets or traffic tickets in general, very, very little goes to the department who issues it. It mostly that goes to fund the police academy up north. State.
Yeah, guess what? We don't need to do that. No.
Well, the question about the safety needs more.
Oh, there's Dan.
There's the Irish Mafia.
Irish Mafia.
But the thing that I don't
Old
understand.
Pinky.
They said they need money to fund more for the police department,
Right.
but they didn't say what the money was for. Are they
Funding.
Funding, yes, but does that mean? I'd like to see the wages. I want to see if
That should be public knowledge.
It is.
right. But those are the details you want to see.
I'm sure the police chief is making over 6 figures a year.
Oh yeah. Well, a starting city police officer, from what I understand, last time I looked, without any add-ons, is like $75,000 a year.
Did you look that up yesterday when your test results came back?
No, I did not. No, because friends of mine are police. They're like, because I was asking about the guys before they go to academy. It could be 6-8 months before they go to the academy.
Right.
They're still considered there, because I thought those were like the cadet guys, but they're not. They're actually officers. They just have not gone, so they just can't do anything.
Right,
But they're still making that $75,000 a year. But if you've got an associate's degree, you get like a 2.5% bump. If bachelor's is a 5% bump. If you speak frickin' Chinese, you get another whatever.
Yeah, so you can make 6 figures a year being a police officer.
They listed something that showed all the police officers and their salaries, and some of them were in the 90,000 range for regular.
But the question is, so the additional funding they need, do they want to take to 75 to 80?
Well,
or 85? What is the funding for?
Right. They did mention that there's 50
new vehicles, or
I think they don't have. It just goes to the general fund, and the general fund funds
the fund.
The fund.
Well,
but it's also they wanted to add 8 more patrol officers. I think.
Right. Well, they couldn't keep the ones that they got that it just did. So
yeah.
What? I don't know. But there's like 52 police officers at Grants Pass. And they were bitching and complaining. Well, they're overworked and under. They didn't say underpaid, but overworked. If someone calls in sick, they could pull a double. They have to. They're public servants. They have to go work.
Okay, hospital employees do the same thing.
Yeah.
A police officer, according to this, makes 66 at starting. Step one. Police officer, $66,268.28.
To start.
All the way up to the highest step, which is
Captain.
Step 7. Let me sure is 90,000. That's the highest step.
Right.
That's base pay. Base pay.
But not including any extras.
Any extra add-ons.
Correct. This doesn't mean overtime.
Right.
Well, no, I'm just talking about they get, on top of their base pay, if they have certain qualifications, they'll get a 5% bonus. They'll get.
But see, in my 20 years on a public board, whenever you want another dollar, you have an obligation to tell the citizens, here's how the dollar is being spent. If you say, I just need another dollar, well, I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you say, sometimes that comes down to, well, they only need 50 cents.
Right.
To cover it. So they ask for the dollar so that they can give people more raises or whatever.
Sure.
I want to know where the money's going before I say yes.
Well, I think that's something that we all need to dig into.
Well,
I'll be there with you, Bob. I'll dig into the budget and I'll ask those big questions.
Well, what I'm going to do when I get home, because I couldn't do it on the phone, is I'll download the PDF and I'll try to print the police budget.
If it says general fund and it should have another line item, it says police, and then it should go X amount of dollars for. I mean, you used to work for the county, and you had to do the maintenance, Roy, for the county maintenance on the police vehicles and yada yada yada. You had a budget to work within. So if it says police vehicles, we have a budget of $30,000 for tires. Well, obviously they need tires because they roll those vehicles every single day.
And axles.
And maintenance and things like that. There should be a number for that.
Oh, there is.
Wages. Okay, we got 52, 54 police officers. This is what it costs a year. And what else are we paying for inside that police and fire? I mean, they say police and fire together.
Yes.
But it should be lines separated out.
Absolutely.
The fire department has X amount of employees, and then they bitch about some fire department people were there, firemen, and go, we people move to Medford. They go work in Medford because it's better. Well, why is that better?
Well, hang on a second, because when we were a small board, and when people said that the other folks in another city are making more, we are not a career board or district,
right?
But it is a part of a stepping stone. If you want the additional stuff, we cannot afford that as a community. Yeah. So you go to another city,
right?
I remember when I was arguing with a fire department by us, where the chief, it was a fire department with 12 people, 2 on each shift, and he was making at that time, a long time ago, $97,000, which was not bad at that time. It's not bad at this time. And his gripe was that fire chiefs in Menlo Park or other areas were making this.
Yeah, therefore I need to make that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I said, you want that? You go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And that's whether it's Grand Pass is a much bigger city, yes, I totally want to fund the police department for the needs that we demand.
Sure.
And if it is inadequate for someone for that money, it's a stepping stone. You know, maybe then Medford is the next place because you get more experience. Then maybe
And they do a
Portland.
lot more.
Yeah, and
There's a
then
lot more going on.
Oh yeah. Wait, more citizens, more things to do.
Then you can go to Roseburg or you can go to Portland, and you know, so a civil service. You get a job.
Mm-hmm.
I just took $66,000, supposedly the entry. That's $3.5 million for 52 people.
Yep.
Okay. So obviously some are making 90, whatever.
Right.
So now you've got
call it
$5 million.
5 million.
Yeah. And if their salary is within range of police officers, you also take a look at Grants Pass. Is this a big murder capital, or is, what is
Exactly. What's the day in the day in the life of an officer here versus?
Yeah. So I mean, I don't deny that they need to be paid a decent salary for what we ask them to do.
Right.
But if they're asking for more money for something that we need, then
Yeah, no, I think the purpose of this tax or this funding increase is to add on more. Like I said, I think it was 8 more officers, which at 66,000, that's 400 and some odd, 500,000
Yeah,
a year.
on $500,000 a year.
On $500,000 a year.
well, plus the kick-ins of 5%.
Oh, yeah, and whatever their benefit levels are.
Right. What more officers? You need more cars.
You need more cars.
You need more pencils.
Yeah.
Speaking of
more
cars,
donuts.
one of the things that they need. So let's say they have 50 cars. Okay, they need to have that. In other words, there's a lifespan for the cars.
Correct.
You can't have all of them go under. So what you do is you say, you tier them.
Yeah, you got 30% a year or whatever, 30% every 2 years get
At
replaced.
the end of their life, you replace these 7 cars. Well, now they've got the full life. The next set of 7, 8 cars in a year or two reach their useful life, and you get rid of them, so that your car budget is the stable.
Right.
That you always buy 6 or 7 cars a year, and it takes them 8 years to go through that. But it's not like none, and now we need 12 cars.
Yeah.
So
It doesn't change the line item every year for new cars.
Right. And so I'm really interested in going into the details of what is the expense and what were they estimating that this tax would bring in?
That was never.
It was on one of the slides on the first one, because I watched the video and it broke it down. Well, it broke it down of what there was going to be needing. If we didn't change anything, it was going to be like 3.3 million was the need, which they said in the fall.
3.3 million at 66 is 52 people.
Yeah.
Not 8.
Well, no. What they said was, if we didn't gain 3.3 million, we would not be able to keep current levels of where we're at just right now. They're in a shortfall of 3.3 million budgeted.
But the crazy thing about it, they've been doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And all of a sudden they're not.
Well, and we just
gave them money in November.
We voted to allow the $1.78 for 1,000 property
Right.
tax, because in the voters pamphlet it said, if this passes, current level of service will not change.
Right.
And now they're saying, oops.
Oh,
We were wrong. We're short 3.3 million.
Well, what new services are being required? And maybe that's that the feds added.
Well, and there could be some, but you would think, but mostly when
Park rangers.
when the feds add something, they also kick down a budget for that, or the state kicks down a budget for that for the funding.
I gotta go take a.
Let's do a commercial break here.
Commercial break. Guess I gotta pee.
Okay, and we're back on our commercial break, but we don't have a commercial, so it's just a break.
And you guys didn't know that you had it. No BAM.
But no BAM on that one. That's yeah. Don't make it weird, man.
Boy, I was gonna have a BAM because I damn near pissed my pants. I had to go.
Oh, you know what? There's the VIP lounge right over there. I heard.
Yes, I just hung the new sign.
Nice.
On the head. I got to adjust it because it's covering up the plaque that says head.
Yeah.
It's a Navy thing.
It is a Navy thing. It's not an act.
Yeah, we should.
It says a noun or a verb.
We should look that up. Of why the Navy ended up calling their bathroom a head.
Well, let's find
You know,
out.
it was from
there we go.
it was
Roy's
from
Googling.
old wooden boat days. So whatever that.
But
Oh, Grants Pass firefighter starts at 66,739.
So roughly the same.
So they're basically the same.
Which is 44% above the national average.
44% above. That's almost 50.
You're right.
No,
I know.
no.
I'm no math guy.
No, it's 46 would be almost 50. What? So you got you're below. He's below
44 is
45.
close to 40?
It's close to 40. Yeah, that's almost 40.
So
And I will say, I will make this comment. They are doing a job that I necessarily don't want to do.
No, absolutely.
And
Well,
they
isn't it
do risk
Metro?
their life and do things like that.
isn't it Metro that they're contracting out?
Rural Metro's contract. Yeah. If you don't got their insurance, you're fucked.
Oh,
Ask,
I thought
ask
the
me why
city
I
was-
know.
I thought the city was using them for services.
I think they do have like a reciprocal contract to assist if need be.
Yes, yes.
There's a mutual agreement on every fire station.
Yeah.
There is,
Yeah.
They already know that if this engine from here goes there, that one over there has to come.
Oh,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So no, mutual aid is what.
Yeah.
Okay. The term head used for marine toilets started because of the location of the toilet on the earliest sailing ships. For crewmen, the facilities were located at the head of the ships. The front of the ships had a figurehead carved with wooden figure. Or
Yeah, the masthead.
So you went to
So,
the head.
So for crewmen, who else was on those fucking boats back then? They didn't have passenger fucking wooden
They
pirate
did.
ships.
They did. You're talking pirate ships now.
Oh, you're talking like the Titanic?
No, sailing ships. The old. They
wooden
They
men.
moved people all over the damn.
Oh,
place.
really? I didn't know
People
that.
and
The
cattle.
ones who brought the original immigrants here.
Oh,
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
so which boats did the Native Americans have to get here?
Oh, they had canoes, or they walked.
No, they walked. They walked
Canoe.
across the Alaska Strait.
Oh, before it was thing.
yeah. Well,
When it was
still
frozen.
connected.
When it was frozen.
The term head dates from 1485.
I do gotta say ooh, that's pretty cool. I gotta get one of those. I'm
Anyways.
a little disappointed
Ian.
in Timu.
Oh, what a shame.
Shocking.
No.
So basically, you're saying you're disappointed in the Chinese government.
no. They got a lot of they got a lot of cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
They do not have a jackalope on there.
Oh, go to eBay.
eBay.
How about Amazon?
Oh, I got that on here too. Amazon. No, that's Alexa.
Jackalope statue.
Not a statue.
Just a head.
We want a head mount.
You just want the head mount.
Isn't the
Wayfair
guy that
or Etsy?
opened up the store have all kinds of stuffed animals? He may have a jackalope in the store here.
There's one right here for $69 from
No
Amazon.
shit. Jack.
Oh, I think we get one for $14.95 somewhere.
Oh, here's one from Amazon. It's actually the head
Yeah.
for fuck. Where did that go?
So for those 14 listeners we have, we're looking
Jackalope,
try to spice up the place with some dead carcasses here at the Cigar Cave.
There it is.
Tobacco Alley.
23 bucks
$23.99.
for the head.
Jackalope mount, jackalope taxidermy, animal head, wall decor, deer head, wall mount. And I can have it.
Go to AliExpress.
What?
You got that? That's
Alibaba?
Well, AliExpress is more like Alibaba's if you want to buy a freaking container load of them.
I don't want to buy
AliExpress.
We'll get rid of them on volume.
I just want one.
AliExpress is basically the Chinese version of Amazon.
No
which
shit.
a lot of the stuff sold on Amazon, people buy
On there, and then they sell it on Amazon?
Yeah, well, they ship it straight to Amazon
So
people.
that way the Chinese government knows all about you anyway.
Look
Yeah,
at
they
that.
know what kind of jacked up fucking taste you got.
We are going to have a jackalope in here. It's going to be badass.
How about a resin abstract fat lady yoga statue?
I vote down.
Yeah. Oh, that's like
Bob, that's kind of like your tire thing. That's almost Buddhist.
Almost
did-
Buddhist, almost.
Did you see the picture of the Buddha that made out of
Yes,
tires?
I saw that.
that was
I
great. Made out of
did not-
tires.
I almost made a comment and said, well, that's all around good.
Okay. How about the creature from the Black Lagoon coming out of the wall?
no.
You want actual animals like jackalopes?
Yeah, I'm not into like that weird
Jackalope statue.
weird shit. Yeah, we can get there's a bunny head one, there's a bunny head antlers.
What about that killer rabbit from the fucking Monty Python movie?
Oh, that's bad. I don't like spooky shit.
Jackalope wall mount, $2.07.
Oh, bullshit. But I got to buy 14,000
no,
of
you just
them?
buy one. Of course, it's $1,000 shipping, but whatever.
Yeah, that one looks identical. There's the Buddha.
Holy shit, that is cool as shit.
Yeah. I mean,
That is somebody's got a lot of fucking time. And how do you get tires bent that sharply and tucked in without?
I don't know how big a jackalope is.
You heat them up.
But-
They're
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
They
It's
stand-
only like 2.8 inches wide.
Well, because aren't they supposed to be a cross between an antelope and a rabbit?
Yeah.
But they resemble the rabbit just with antelope horns?
2.8 inches wide at the bottom of it. It's 7 inches tall with the horn. I mean,
so if you mount it up there, we're going to need
holy shit. That's
binoculars.
It's kind of like a hood ornament more than anything. I know, we want bigger than that.
We went large.
Okay, so I'm going to be on that. I'm going to be on that look.
Here's one for $4.99. Yeah, there's a lot of jackalopes available worldwide. Just so apparently there's not. They're not endangered yet.
No,
because people are hunting the shit out of them.
They're a thing. Kind of like a snipe.
I've seen a lot of them in Nevada.
Look for a snipe head.
Nevada's got a lot of them.
Oh, I want to see if I can buy a moose head and a flying squirrel. Moose head wall mount. Oh, they have them.
A moose head?
Yep.
Is it made out of styrofoam?
Nope.
It's made out of moose.
It's made out of a moose.
What the hell?
Wow.
He's a bullwinkle.
I can say that moose heads are way more expensive than jackalopes.
I would think about
How far is Grants Pass from Central Point?
not very
20 minutes.
Yeah.
The jackalope shop in
Oh shit.
Central Point.
Are you sure that's Central Point, Oregon?
Is that a play on words?
No.
What do they got a website that you can look see what quality of jackalope they have?
They have a website. I looked up Jackalope Grants Pass in case somebody was advertising one, so I got.
Yeah, that's in Pine Street. That's right downtown. Right down.
Yeah, right down
Central Point.
Central Point. I bet it's probably like an eclectic shop, and they thought it was cute to name it.
It's
Jackalope.
nestled inside the Crater Cafe. So they got some random shit off to the side.
Okay.
Yeah, we are a consignment shop.
Yeah.
That proudly celebrates our local artists.
Yeah, they don't have a stock of jackalopes.
No, they've got one-of-a-kind jewelry, upcycled, repurposed treasures, handmade decor. You know they've got one in there, though.
You would have to. I've never owned one.
We even have our very own jackalope shirts and stickers. Who fucking wants a shirt and a sticker for a jackalope? No. Don't make it weird. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Don't make it weird.
No, but who the fuck? I mean, you took a legitimate object that you can grasp. You can.
Yeah, everybody knows what a jackalope is.
A tangible artifact that nobody's ever seen one in real life. Nobody.
I've seen them.
It's kind of like kind of like
You've seen them?
Oh yeah,
it's kind of
running out in the wild.
Nevada. Yeah. Oh, you out.
That's a jackrabbit.
No. It fucker had horns. This was out there by that old.
That was a chupacabra.
Oh, was that what that was?
It's a chupacabra.
I don't know. You're a bigger liar than I am.
No, I'm cereal.
So if you're really into jackalopes,
I'm not into them. I just want one.
Okay,
that'd be into
in
them.
Pendleton, Oregon.
I'm not going to.
They have an annual jackalope jamboree.
Yeah, I'm not into them like that. I just want to hang.
That's
on
when
the
they round them
wall.
all up, and you still fucking think I'm lying to you.
And I heard at that jamboree that's the only place that you can get a specially trained service jackalope to take on an airplane with you.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Otherwise, they've got the only certified jackalope service animal trainer.
So they have
up there.
those little things on their horns.
They've
like
got
they do for the rebar.
Yeah.
When they're putting up
the
the
little
wall.
caps on
Little
there.
orange caps.
Little orange caps and a nice vest.
A nice vest.
Nice vest. It's got
service
pockets to hold your cigarettes.
Done.
And a little other pocket for your flask.
Yeah, well, you don't want to get the big ones. The smaller ones are better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and they're more cuddly.
Yeah, like
they're a
little more like a corgi.
Yes.
Except they
I
got
think
legs.
it would just be cool. No, I mean, you walk into this area that we're in, or
And people would look at that
the
and go,
back
"What a
alley
bunch of
lounge
dumb
at the Cigar Cave,
motherfuckers."
Grants
Yeah.
Pass, Oregon.
I'm thinking that we could probably make our own jackalope head.
I got horns.
Okay,
No, we don't want your horn.
We get
That's horn, not
what are
plural.
those? What are those?
Not plural,
What are those
okay.
like big fucking rats?
A big fucking rat.
No, but they're like something else.
The Norwegian rat?
Politicians.
Well, that's not that. Yeah.
That's a snake.
City council.
City
you know.
council.
Churibura, something.
No, not chupacabra.
No, not chupacabra. Kookaburra or something like that.
No, you're
Kookaburra. That's
Kookaburra.
a bird in Australia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kookaburra sits on an old gum tree.
big rat, like a Australian.
It's not a kangaroo or marsupial kind of thing. It's
Big rat. Oh, like a what do they call those fucking things that live in the water too?
Oh, it's not those. It's like that, but it's not. It looks more like a big fucking rat or a small.
A guinea pig? A big.
Yeah, it's like a big giant guinea pig looking thing. Well,
Yeah.
we just find one of those, cut its head off,
Okay.
take your horns, fucking
and glue them on there,
hot glue them fuckers on there.
and nail them to a piece of board and hang
we
them
get
on
a
the
freaking,
wall.
no, we'll get a
And
nice
then
one. Come on.
You've created a new entity called a rat elope.
Ratalope.
Rattle-lope.
Or if we can get moose antlers on it.
Then
Wow.
couldn't pick its head up.
Well, it's kind of like, those, what are those dogs called? The Monopoly dogs? What kind of dog is that? The
Monopoly? What?
No, on the Monopoly, the
Schnauzer?
dog one? The schnauzers.
Oh.
They cannot swim on their own because their heads are too heavy and they tip forward.
No shit.
That's what I heard.
Huh.
So
Again, Kellyanne.
Could be. Yeah, could be.
we're going to need to get this on. Somebody's going to have to look it up. One of our loyal listeners.
What are we looking up?
They are. I'm not.
Yeah, we need some interaction here. We
Yeah,
need
it's drowning
somebody,
schnauzers.
Yeah, somebody look up how hard it is to drown the schnauzer
Drowned a schnauzer.
and find us a YouTube video.
I've drowned a schnauzer before.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Just plugged it right in there, huh?
Yeah, it just went on in. head first.
Right up, yeah. 'Cause- yeah.
Oh boy. Well, once again, we have come off the rails.
Well, I don't think we have rails anymore.
No,
we lost our rails.
We lost our rails.
Rails got repoed.
Yeah. You're like I think my dad or
I
my
saw one of
grandfather's
those trucks the other day at the
you're a
bank
freight train
across from the
taking a
post
dirt
office.
road.
It was one of those train trucks.
Train trucks, yeah.
It was off the rails.
It was.
Yeah.
They do that.
Was it on his tires?
It was on his tires, parked in the parking lot.
Oh, that's not it.
The COPD, whatever it is. California, Oregon.
Oh,
Police department?
Yeah.
I think you're talking about culinary
Colonoscopy.
no.
Colorectal.
colorectal.
No, yeah.
Oh, that's a
the
song.
breathing thing.
Colorectal surgeon.
The colorectal.
Yeah, you could get into that.
No.
You could do that instead of your.
I bet you I can't.
You can get a license plate. I'm going to buy you a license plate because I can get it that says ass man.
I'll take it.
Put it. Do you ever see the Seinfeld where Kramer ends up getting vanity plates for his car? They show up, he's all excited, and he opens up and says "ass man" on it. So he puts it on his freaking whatever the hell piece of shit car that was.
Who let him drive?
A Lincoln Continental, and everybody's driving down the road. Ass man, hey, how you doing? He figured out who the ass man was when he went to the proctologist. Because the guy had a picture of himself in his yacht, it said "ass man" on the back of it.
Yeah, I probably
Because
saw that. But
you're the ass man.
so and going back to Iowa's reference, Arrested Development. I don't know if you saw.
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
And when Tobias, who's a basically failed psychoanalyst or whatever,
Yeah.
and tries to be an actor or whatever, but everybody knows he's queer as fuck. But he was going to change his life around. He's like, I'm going to have a new start. So he put his license plate, personalized plate, says to be a new start, ANUSTART. So anus tart. So everybody looks at it and says, anus tart.
What happened there? Are we running out of power or?
I have no idea.
Huh, that was a new sound.
Yeah.
Did it come through the headphones?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I hear weird noises all day long anyway. So
Oh, okay. Are we out of memory?
no, we got plenty. We still got 10 more gigs.
Well, I'm going to have to bail.
Yeah, but we're an hour and a
Maybe
half
that
in.
was
So
Roy's alarm.
I think that was somebody's alarm saying Roy's got to go to eat Chinese food.
Are you going to the hut?
No, we're going to Four Seasons today.
Oh, back to the
Dim sum.
dim sum.
Is that a Bob thing?
That's gotta be a Bob thing.
thing.
Bob's playing rectal jingles or something.
Rectal jingle. So okay, so we're an hour and a half in. We can call that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was a good week. We had some good topics.
Yeah.
I'm slaving away in the heart of darkness, working where the sun don't shine. Respect the colorectal surgeon, it's a calling few would crave. Lift up your hands and join us, let's all do the finger wave.
I've had that.
Is that like this?
Yeah.
When it
Or is it more like this?
Yeah, it could be sideways.
techniques,
Depends on if you paid extra or not.
the world
Yeah.
others just spread cheeks. Some may think the cardiologist is their best friend, but the colorectal surgeon knows he'll get you in the end.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't imagine someone would have a song like that, but everybody's got a song.
Oh, what the hell?
It's the parody guys that make
Make parodies?
yeah.
Yeah, that's like
Hence the
the
name.
Smothers Brothers kind of a thing.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
All right. Well,
anyway,
I'm going to be on the search of the new jackalope.
jackalope, that'll
which
be
is
the
gonna
next
three
thing,
Guys,
so
three guys and sometimes Bob's mascot.
We'll have a 7th episode coming to an end here real soon as I find out if I get it right this time.
All right.
Nope. Didn't get it right.
Why don't you label it?
All right. Bam.